Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to TPM. Today I just wanted to go over the contest that we announced yesterday on April 20th at the end of the video that I put out last night. I just wanted to consolidate everything and have all the rules, the description, and clarify a couple things in this one video so all the information is here. It's easily accessible and you guys can make the decision on whether you want to participate or not. First off, we'll just go over what the contest is. The contest is based on our business card here. So on the front we have all the typical business card info. And on the back, we have our circular TPM info. And I'll throw a card up on the screen right now for you to see a close-up of. So the point of the contest is whoever can shoot the tightest group inside of the TPM logo on the back is going to be our winner. We're going to have a winner, we're going to have a runner-up, and there also might be some door prizes for people who do some extraordinary stuff. So if you shoot this, let's say, unsupported standing, or unsupported kneeling or something like that, or you shoot a Barrett or a 50 BMG, let me know. You're going to get yourself taken care of. I'll get you a door prize or something like that, because that's out of the norm. That's really cool stuff. And if you can shoot all 5 shots in this circle from unsupported standing, you're going to get something. That's pretty impressive shooting. So that being said, you guys can get the cards to participate by simply emailing me at admin@triggeredprecision.com. Once again, it's admin@triggeredprecision.com, and I'll put a link to that email address at the bottom here. And all you got to do is put your name, your mailing address, and your YouTube handle in the email, and you'll get a response back that says, got it, or cards are on their way, or something of that nature. And you're going to have 2 cards coming in your envelope, and one of them is for you to use for the contest, and the other one is for you to give away or keep or anything like that. So if you have a buddy or a family member who wants to participate, feel free to give it to them. If they come back in the same envelope, just make sure that you mark whose is whose so I know who to give credit to, and we'll get rolling. So now we can get into some of the rules, and I have all the rules up on the description for yesterday's YouTube episode, but I'll read them out to you guys right now, and I'll post them once again at the bottom of this video in the description. So, official rules. You must use a centerfire rifle cartridge. There are no restrictions on that whatsoever. If you want to shoot a 17 cal, if you want to shoot a 50 BMG, go for it. The contest has to be shot from a front bipod and a rear bag. So none of this benchrest stuff, none of these mechanical rests, none of the sleds, none of the rail guns, nothing like that. As Todd so eloquently put it, it has to be a rifle that you drive. I like that, Todd. Thanks. Any magnified optic goes. The contest has to be shot at 100 yards. Cold bore shot and or subsequent fouling shots are permitted prior to shooting the contest, but you have to shoot all 5 shots in a row on the card. This is free to enter, and now we get into the legal stuff to keep YouTube happy. This contest must comply with all local, state, and federal laws, so just be careful what you're doing and where you're doing it at. This contest is held and sponsored solely by Triggered Precision Machine, LLC. YouTube has no interest whatsoever in the contest, and the prizes will be determined by the number of participants. So, speaking of that, we had an absolutely outrageous response to this starting 5 minutes after that video was launched last night. I spent 7 hours this morning just going through emails and segregating the emails for the contest away from other emails and stuff, but we've had a lot of contestants already enter. A lot of the cards have already been mailed out today, and I hope we continue that pace, because if we do, you guys are going to run me out of business cards here in about 5 days, and I proactively ordered another 5,000 business cards just in case we get a little crazy and you guys really take off with this and we get a lot of contestants out there, which will be awesome. And I do not mind eating the money for the postage to send you guys out the cards. No big deal whatsoever. This is going to be a lot of fun, I think. So, a couple other things to bring up. Personal information that's gathered for the use of administering this contest will be held in confidence and not distributed to anyone else, not used for any mailing list, nothing. I'm not even going to use it for my mailing list. It is only used for the purpose of this contest. So your name and address, it goes straight to a mailing label and gets deleted. There's no retention of any of your information whatsoever, and you can be sure that I won't sell it to anyone or do anything unethical like that. That's not what this business is about. This whole competition is based on the honor system, right? So I don't need pictures of your rifle. I don't need pictures of your ammunition, your shooting range, laser range find value for your distance. I trust you guys. So be ethical, be honorable, have integrity, and let's keep this fair. We could all move up to 25 yards and poke a single hole group through this thing, but that's not what we're doing here. So get your favorite rifle out and do your best to shoot a tight 5-shot group, and it'll be great. The contest will run from yesterday, April 20th, all the way through May 31st. The envelope mailing the cards back to me must be postmarked by May 31st in order to count. So make sure you guys get them in as quick as possible. We'll use that first week of June to kind of tabulate what we have, take some measurements, and depending on how many people enter, I'm gonna have to have a whole crew of people trying to help me measure groups, so it could get quite interesting. And then we're gonna have a YouTube episode on either June 10th or June 11th where we're going to announce winners. We're gonna go over some of the other exceptional shooting that we find in these cars and call out some of you guys who are subscribers and give you credit for what you've done, because I expect that you guys are gonna put out some pretty amazing stuff. So that being said, let me see if we are missing anything. Initially, I was gonna say you had to be a subscriber to participate in the contest. That's not the case. Once again, guys, I'm not like that, and you should know that by now. I'm not trying to push any agenda or anything. This YouTube stuff is not my source of income. It's just for fun, and that's what this is about. Getting the name of the company out there, generating some business for me, but the YouTube stuff is just for fun. So I think that covers about everything. If you guys have a bunch of people out there who want to participate in order to save me postage, go ahead and ask me in the email. Say, hey, send me 6 cards or something like that. If you have a gun club, send me 20 cards. I'm fine with that. You can distribute them as you want to. Just make sure that those guys know where to send it back to. On the envelope that you get, you're going to have the shop's return address up there in the upper left-hand corner. Make sure you keep the envelope or you take a picture of that, because that's where you're going to send it back to. And just throw a stamp on there, throw your cards in the envelope, and we'll get rolling with this. But that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I love the contact with you guys. We're having some great conversations lately. There was a bunch of really good comments over the course of the night and through the early morning that I got to respond to. And a couple of them, I'll call out one. So there was one where a gentleman referenced some statistical stuff in reference to one of the other videos that I did. And I'll point out one thing. Statistics are incredibly relevant to precision rifle shooting. It's more relevant than we could ever know. So statistical distributions, your statistical significance, that all plays a role in what we do. And it's all very interesting and very technical. And that's kind of one of the things that drives me to search for perfection in this game that we play. So it's very cool. Keep that stuff up. If you have something to bring to the table, you have some awesome knowledge, or you're some physics major, or you're a statistics major or something like that, feel free to chime in with something we can do to help improve what we're doing, because that's what this is all about. It's about improving ourselves. That's kind of what this contest is about. This is putting the rubber to the road and trying to see how well you can do. And I might have mentioned it before, I might not have, but this is going to be something, not necessarily this contest, but other contests. These are going to be something that I'm going to try to do on a regular basis. So it might be quarterly, it might be every month. It just depends on how successful this first one is. So once again, the quality of the prize is going to be determined by the number of contestants and how popular it is. And right now, if it continues at this rate, there's going to be no problems. So we're going to have a lot of contestants. We're going to have some good prizes, and I might expand it a little bit just based on the participation, because so far it's absolutely awesome. One more bonus for you guys. If you purchase anything from the Triggered Precision Machine website from now until May 31st, you're going to get bonus cards to shoot for yourself. So you will get 4 cards, 3 of which you can shoot for the contest. So send me the best one out of 3, give one to your buddy to shoot, So anything you buy on the website, you buy a t-shirt, you buy a hat, whatever it may be. We still have a ton of these really, really nice patch hats in stock. We have these with a gray front in stock. We have the older kind of OD green Trigger Precision hats. We have several different kinds of shirts. We have all the Trigger Tech stuff, proof barrels, everything you could want to build a precision rifle. So hit it up, get yourself some extra cards. In the meantime, get out there, get your rifles dialed and zeroed, get practicing, get to reloading, and let's put out some absolutely amazing groups. I want to have my jaw drop when I pull these cards out of the envelope and I see legitimate single hole groups, which I'm expecting to see. So I am very excited for this. If you guys can't tell, this is going to be just absolutely awesome. So if you have any other ideas for other contests, I have a bunch in my head, but if you have any ideas, feel free to hit me up, either comment section or email, and let me know what you guys would like to see, and we'll make it happen. So I'd like to progress this to the point where we're giving away some pretty significant stuff, like free rifle builds, free barrels, free stocks, free chassis, free work here at the shop. So it could get really, really interesting for you guys. And once again, this is all just for fun. This is really fun stuff that I enjoy. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to join you guys in the competition. I am not restricted from shooting in my own competition by any means. So I'm going to take my most accurate rifle out there with my most accurate reload, and I'm going to put 5 rounds into this thing, and we'll see if you guys can beat me. I guarantee you will. So until next time, guys, that wraps it up. We will see you. So get out there and get shooting. Thanks, guys. See ya.